Hey, everybody. Welcome to Pauly's Crochet Creations. I'm Tori, your hostess. So, sorry, I needed a drink. This is probably going to go up tomorrow, which is Good Friday, and so I want to wish everybody on YouTube, all my YouTube friends, all my YouTube subscribers or family, everybody, a happy Easter. So, what have I been up to? Well, I went to Michael's and yeah, I was walking around Michael's and I didn't expect to see anything that I really liked, and all of a sudden it's like it just popped right out to me. Pop that over there a little bit so you can see my happy face right over there. You see? There's my happy face. It's Piggy Pink. So, when they rolled out the crystal cakes, we never got them at our store. We got maybe one or two different kinds. So I'm walking around and I noticed this one ball of yarn that is marked down to $1.50 because it's pilled or frayed or whatever. And all I did is I just took the frayed part off and I have a good ball of yarn. I got it for $1.50. It is loops and threads, soft and shiny. It is a number 4 weight. It's machine washable on warm gentle cycle. Use only non-chlorine bleach. I don't bleach anything, so don't bleach it. Do not bleach, do not iron, do not dry clean. And it's tumble dry on low. It is a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook and a 5.5 millimeter knitting needles, which is a US 9. And it is a medium 4 weight. This is, I think it's cobalt blue, but they have the name all cadet blue. Anyway, it's beautiful. I love the color. I can use this for my lovies. It will get good use. So, that's one thing. That's right. The next thing that I bought, and I bought 2 of each. And I was surprised that they actually came in. Which one should I start with? So I'm going to start with this one. This one. Move this one over. So, this is called Sun-Kissed. Yes. It's called Sun-Kissed. Just getting the specs for you. Okay. Come on, focus. So this is a medium 4 weight. It is a 5 millimeter knitting needle and a 5 millimeter crochet hook. It is machine washable and dryable. Do not bleach, do not iron, do not dry clean. It is 64% polyester. 64% acrylic, 24% polyester, 7% nylon, and 5% metallic. It is 8.5 ounces, 240 grams, 634 yards, 580 meters. If you see. And this is the color Sun-Kissed. Is that not gorgeous? Oh, man. What I could do with this. I do have plans for it. So, I got 2 of those. Okay? 2 of those. Gorgeous! The next one. I think I might save that one for last. No, maybe that one. Yeah, okay. Same specs. And this is called... What is this called? Oh, this is called Coral. OMG. Is that not gorgeous? Oh, if I had more money, I would have picked them all up. Oh my god, I love them. So, excuse me, Corel. See, this is the frayed part of that ball. There wasn't very much, so it's still usable. The next one I picked up, and I just love this one. OMG. I do have plans on doing something with this one, something very special, but this is called Peacock. Is that not gorgeous? I do want to get more of these. I want to get at least 6 more of these. I love these ones. I love the color. Love it. So that was my trip to Michael's. Gonna try and get some more of these crystal cakes. I had to go back to work early. I was supposed to be off for another week, but because short-term disability messed me about, and they rejected my claim for shingles. Oh, I got a little upset with them. I do have this, and this is from a yarn swap that never really happened. I opened the person's box online in a video, but the other person didn't open what I sent them. I am going to include pictures probably at the end of the video saying, okay, this is what I sent to the individual that I did the yarn swap with. I've had so many people asking me what I sent her, and I'm like, well, you'll have to wait for the video. You'll have to wait for the video. But this person apparently doesn't do videos anymore. I don't know what's happened to her. I reached out several times, and several times she says, yes, I'm going to do the video, and she never does it. So, qui sera, sera. Oh well, whatever. This is something that she sent me. And I'm not going to say names because I'm not like that. I don't like saying names. So, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to make with this. It is very, very, very fine. I'm not used to working with this kind of yarn, but I'm going to give it a try. This is a Cotton Kings Twirls, 100% cotton. It is 200 grams, 800 meters. It is 2.5 or 3.5, which is a US 2 to a 4, UK 10 to or 12 to 10 in knitting needles, and it's a 3.5 to a 4 millimeter crochet hook. E or a G in US. It is a number 2. It is machine washable. Do not dry, do not iron, do not bleach, and you could possibly dry clean it. This is from Hobby, Hobbii. It has been tested against 100 standard chemicals. Cotton Kings Majestic Yarn Twirls. Okay. Oops, upside down. It doesn't say colorway, it just says color number 38. I love the rainbow. The rainbow is my favorite. Anything rainbow, anything popping, like, see, for example, my corner to corner meets, or my Granny Square meets corner to corner shawl. I did design that. I am in the process of writing a pattern for it. Like I said, a popping color that I got in I paid $2 for a skein of this, and it's my favorite color, and I can't get this anymore. I can get it in the US, but I can't get it here in Canada. So this is the rainbow. Is that not freaking gorgeous? So I am in the process of designing a shawl, and I'm not sure if I'm going to use this or if I'm going to use the other cotton that I'm using. It's just in the works, so I'm not going to say anything about it. Now, what else have I been up to? I wanted to get something done, something very special done for my dear friend Patsy from Patsy's Crochet. Now, I haven't been able to get anything together or send her her box or anything because I've just been having too many medical issues. This time around it was shingles, and I'm waiting to hear from short-term disabilities to say, okay, we've decided that we're going to revoke the claim and tell me that they're going to approve it, so then I can get 2 weeks pay for the 2 weeks that I was off sick. So, and I still have issues with my hand, but that's another story. I might do a video on what happened when I had shingles. So this is one thing that I had finished this before I got sick. So this is a 4-point levy. Yeah, it's a 4-point levy around a hair tie. This was the idea came from ZRJ3, and I give her credit for that. I just looked at Lovey that Rose from Rose Likes Crochet held up and thought, oh, well, I wonder if I could do that. And then I came up with pretty much the same count that she did. But I do give credit to Z from ZRJ3, and I will link the people that I talk about in the description box below. So, this is the levy that I made. Now, this is a different levy because this has a baby blanket with it. I've got several of these. I think last year after Easter, I came across these and they were in a $1 bin. And I said to the guy, I said, okay, I went to the scanner and I checked the price. And it was ringing up at a different price. So I went to one of the managers and I said, look, I said, these here are ringing up as this price, but they're in the $1 bin. Do I get them for $1? Because if I get them for $1, I'll buy them all. So he went and picked something out of the $1 bin. He says, okay. He says, if this rings up at $1, he says, then you get these levies for $1. So I'm like, okay. He goes back to the scanner. He comes back to me. He says, you get them all for $1. I got 9 of them, and they were $1 a piece. So this is what I do. I create levies in the length of these stuffies. Okay. This is a baby for when the baby is first born, because there is a receiving blanket in there. So this is the first one that I did for Patsy. This is Lion Brand ice cream yarn. I believe, can't remember. I think it's Tutti Frutti. I'm not sure. And then I used loops and threads, soft and shiny in the color purple. Totally love this. I couldn't remember if this was the levy that she wanted, this hair tie or this one. So I made this one first. Then I got sick and I couldn't do anything at all for almost a month. Because my shingles actually, I think, started, the pain started, mild pain at the end of February, and then just progressively got worse. And by the 8th of March, I literally could not use my hand. I was in excruciating pain. The doctor turned around and, the WCB doctor turned around and dismissed the blisters on the back of my hand as eczema. So I couldn't do this one, but I got enough energy and I forced myself to try and get this done for her. Because she's got a grandbaby coming. And I don't want this to be so long in the process. So this is a 6-point levy that I made. Again, the idea came from ZRJ3, and you should be up there. Get up there. So this is a 6-point levy. It goes over the blankie, and what I did is I crocheted 5 or 6 rows of just normal double crochets. Then I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 rows. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5 rows of back loop, and I call it the Pauly's back loop slide. I will do a tutorial on that. I don't know if anybody's designed that stitch, but there's so many things in YouTube that, you know, it is what it is. If anybody knows of anybody who's created that stitch, let me know. But I call it the back loop slide. I won't describe it in the video now. Then I did front post double crochets. So I did 2 double crochets, front post double crochet, 2 double crochets, front post double crochet, all the way around. And I did that for 3 or 4 rows, and then I ended off with the shell stitch in the end. Now, this lovey can be worn either way. So because of the different stitches that I've been using, you have a completely different pattern on this side. Is that not gorgeous? I think it is. But, you know, I just, my best friend in Lethbridge here, she looks at me, and I did my picot stitch, cathedral stitch border, or cathedral stitch point, and then shell stitches all along the edge. I'm gonna do a tutorial on that, and on the back loop slide. The variegated yarn, I use variegated and I use pink yarn for this levy. The variegated yarn and the pink yarn is just the bags that you get from the 1 pound bags or 2 pound bags that you get from Mary Maxim. And for the border, I used Baby Bee, Sweet Delight, and in Grape Jelly, and I used 2 strands to do the border. Again, this was something that was sent to me in a yarn swap that the individual never did their video, but this was sent to me. Originally it was $5.29. I would pay $5.29 for this, I'm sorry, but she did get it for $1.32 when they had their big yarn sale. This is 4 ounces, 115 grams, 377 yards, 345 meters. That's 32, okay. It is a lightweight number, or it is a lightweight number 3, which, yes, I totally agree with that. Definitely lightweight number 3. What is that? A US 6 or 4 millimeter knitting needles, and a US 7 or 4.5 millimeter crochet hook. And they have, its color is grape jelly, and it's number 90, made in Turkey. That's it. Okay, now on the inside of this bow band, I'm not sure if this is knit or crochet. Because it says free pattern on the label. But it doesn't say whether it's knit or crochet. I think it's adorable. Adorable. And I'd love to make it. But I'll have to check. So, like I said, that's the lovey. That's the second lovey that I made for Patsy. I think it's adorable. I showed it to Patsy and I told her that I wanted to make a video and do it. Put this on the video. So, there is a couple things that I have been up to. I'm still having a extremely difficult time using my hand. Holding anything. Right now, at this point in time, it feels like I grabbed a hot pan and I've actually burnt my hand. That's what it feels like. My left hand is similar, but I didn't break out in my left hand, but I still have the nerve issues. But my right hand was the worst. So, like I said, it's still pretty sensitive here and along in the fingers, and I'm still having a hard time grabbing. So, I am waiting for the surgeon to phone me and say, okay, we can book a surgery for you and have my carpal tunnel done and my cyst at the same time. Which might be when I'm 75, I don't know. You know, the way everything's going in this world. The next thing I want to show you, I can't show you the design that I'm trying to make, but I will show you. I am working on a corner to corner meets granny square shawl in the Stellar yarn, and I also got some homespun to top it all off. Another thing that I was working on, or am working on, because the crochet hook is actually bigger, is this virus shawl. And this virus shawl is going to be a very large virus shawl. I am reusing the crystal cake in the color Dusk. And I am also using the latte cake in the color Red Macaroon. Now, if I had a purple latte cake and the green crystal cake, that would be nice. So, that is what I'm working on right now, children. I call you my children. Yes, you are my children. So, oh yeah, I forgot to show you one more thing. So I might do a video. I'm not going to add it in here because, well, I just at 24 minutes and I don't want this to be any longer. I'll show you one more thing and then I'll do my little spiel and then we'll let you go. The next thing I was working on, and I finished, and I can't wait to get the white one from Patsy. This is Peruvian wool. And this is what I have left out of the 3 balls. I did a divine hat in the Peruvian wool. And I did my virus cowl, but I did my virus cowl a little bit differently. I actually did a shell stitch and then picot stitch in the center, and then shell stitch all the way around so that it connects. Okay? And this is made in the Peruvian wool. It is really nice. Teeny bit itchy, but it's really nice. It's something that you could definitely, somebody could definitely enjoy in the winter. So, if you find something on YouTube that you like to do and you're doing watching videos on it and stuff like that, don't quit. Keep trying, because eventually you'll get it and it'll dawn on you like, wow. The virus shawl. The first the first 9 rows, rows 3 or 6, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4 rows 5 to 9. I had to tear out like 6 times before I could actually understand how the pattern was going. And then once I understand how the pattern is going, I can't stop freaking making them. So, don't quit. Keep trying, because eventually you'll get it, and I know you can do it. I keep pushing myself. I'm going to be trying to do Crystal from Bago de Crochet's chocolate bonbon beanie, and eventually I will get it. So eventually you won't see divine hats after I learn how to do that hat. For the first little while, you'll probably see the chocolate bonbon beanie. And you have a great day, evening, weekend, wherever you may be. And you guessed it. You guessed it. Keep on hooking. Catch you on the next video, and happy Easter. Bye for now.